Hello, everybody. Just a quick mic check. Looks like that's going all right. Looks like the music's going all right. Looks like I also need to mute my stream on YouTube. There we go. Hello. Looks like we lost a subscriber since the stream started, but that's okay. It's been a while. Sorry for the absence that I've had. Doing well, Wiss. Also welcome Wiss and Sharklord. I think those are the only two names I've seen thus far. But welcome, guys. Doing well. Babycoin's doing well. I am reached a point of sleep deprivation where I started to feel okay about it. You know, you get so tired that it stops hurting. So that's where we're at. This stream is not only wishing it was sponsored by, but it's more likely powered by Monster at this point. So, yeah, we're here by the power of Monster and copious amounts of caffeine. I am working from home remotely these days, so Monday, Saturday, and Friday I do work from home. Today was one of those days. I am dead tired, so we're still going to stream anyways because I don't want to miss another stream because I missed Saturday stream, and we're not going to do that again. So we are starting the week of hell, as we want to call it, because I'm going to be even more tired. I'm holding myself to the stream schedule I wanted to do, so there is a possibility I fall asleep in the middle of stream, though I do got a baby just to the side of me that might keep me up, so we should be doing good. For the most part, I should have half of my headset on so I can hear him appropriately. He keeps spitting out his binky, which is not helpful. And he decided that he would prefer to be held than lay in his bassinet, so that's something that we're trying to get around. Dad's been too nice to him. I did hear about the direct. I am going to try to do a live stream reaction to it. I am making zero promises about that. Just going to throw that out there. Like, I want to do a live stream react, but I doubt it's going to happen because that's at like 8 in the morning my time. I will probably be up at 7 or 6, dead tired, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Let's get into some encounters, because that's what we're here for. And we'll get as many encounters as we can before I have to hold Babycoin. But how's everybody doing? It's been a week since I last streamed. Yeah, it's in less than 8 hours. You're gonna risk it by telling you there's zero chance about that stream. I mean, I would take offense, but like I myself am doubtful that it's going to happen because I couldn't even get Saturday stream done because I hit like 6 o'clock in the evening and I'm dead. Like, I'm toast, I'm done. Really, I started drinking this at like 9. And it seems to be helping significantly. So we will make that a regimen. You know, if I want to stream, I will have one of these an hour before I stream, and we'll be doing good. You're not doing great. You've had a really bad migraine today. A lot of stuff finally got to your new house. Well, glad that's taken care of. Sorry about the migraine. Those are terrible. Can't say that I've ever really had a true migraine, just caffeine headaches. So, but my wife struggles from migraines from time to time. So she got her migraine issue fixed by getting a septoplasty, which is where they go and fix your nose. Might be something to look into if you haven't already, but it's amazing the amount of headaches and migraines that can be cured by fixing our nasal passages. this weekend and the next one is going to be horrible to you. Why is it going to be horrible to you, Wiss? Also, fun fact. I actually got a few fun facts. I got a replacement. It looks different, doesn't it? And it's not just clean, like the way it's embroidered is different. But I got a brand new hat. Took me forever to find it. So the channel will live on. I'm going to risk some things by fixing my camera for a second. I got my metal sign back up. So the switches are no longer up there since some of them are broke. So that's fun. What else is new? I got some replacement batteries for the Switch. That'll be fun. And I don't know if you guys have heard of Extreme Rate, but I got some Extreme Rate Switch skins since I'm going to be repairing some switches. I'm going to be doing some videos about a battery swap, videos about face swapping, and all that. I'm going to make 2 Pokeball themed Nintendo Switches. So that's going to be fun. Got some videos that I'm going to want to be doing this upcoming 2 weeks. I'm really getting the energy. Yaz, what's up? Not much. We hanging in here, doing some streams. Need to fix that. But yeah, gonna be doing some Switch repair stuff on the channel in the future. I seem so hyperactive. Yeah, that's what happens with caffeine. Lots of it. No, it's an Emerge chair. Oh, come on now, boo dude. It's like way past bedtime. There are other people. But, yeah, got some good stuff. I finally got my Wi-Fi card installed in my bought PC, so those should be up and running tomorrow. We'll be doing a Jirachi giveaway on the channel, so I'm excited to get those done. Oh yeah, dad duties indeed. I've been sleeping on the couch for the last week and a half. Just so the wife can get the sleep that she needs, and I can tend to baby easier throughout the night. So that's why my sleep schedule is crap. We were going to plan on doing, I have the first 4 hours of the night of light sleep. My wife has the last 4 hours of the night. But that hasn't really happened. I've had the whole night of light sleep for the last week and a half, so that's why streams have been missed. But this week I've kind of gotten used to it, so we're going to commit to doing more regular streams whether I feel like it or not, and get some stuff done. Ignore that message. Really what I need is a day that I can record things. Because I got a lot of ideas I want to do. I just don't got a lot of time to do it. Which I thought I would have a little bit more time being on leave. But Toddler has kept us busy. Baby coin? Cake. Copper coin, not so much. He's requiring extra love and attention these days, just to make sure that he doesn't feel replaced. Wish, you're gonna play some Resident Evil 2? That's what's up, man. I love Resident Evil. Is it on the Xbox? Is it the remade version on the Xbox? Nice. Because, like, it can't be on the PlayStation 5. That's just blasphemy. But it is acceptable to have it on the GameCube as well as the N64. Those are acceptable methods of playing that game. One could argue PS2, but nah, it's got to be GameCube. While Resident Evil isn't exclusively a Nintendo game, it's kind of sort of basically a Nintendo game at this point. Except for the part where, you know, they haven't made a new game for it in years on the Nintendo products. Can't wait to get to chase all the game. Yeah, I forgot. Resident Evil 2, you do get chased a good amount of the game. Oh, what is his name? Mr. X? Which is like Nemesis before Nemesis was. Mr. X. Also got Resident Evil 3, but you want to finish 2 first. Fair point. I need to get 0 and 1 on the Xbox again. I have been missing those. I actually unboxed all my Xbox games. They're sitting up there on a shelf. Okay, we're gonna try putting him back down in his bassinet. He gave me the stink eye. I don't think he approves. Baby coin not approved. Oh, what's going to be the next hunt after hunting the Poipole for eternity? Honestly, 14 hours in, we haven't really been hunting this Poipole that much, to be honest. But, Savali. That having been said, I do need to hunt this one twice, so that does suck. Sanes. Bobberson, welcome. Well, Sanes, if you French fry when you're supposed to pizza, you're gonna have a bad time. But yeah, we're gonna do Savali next. Also, can you guys hear the fan whirring from the other computer? Is there like a nasty fan sound? I did, Shark Lord. Now I just need to do my part and actually stream when those times are. It's not nasty, it's there though? Okay. Wait. You guys don't hear music? Try that. Try that on for size. I think it's that the song that's currently playing is a little bit lower than other songs. Hopefully the music's not too loud now. You're supposed to be asleep, dude. Yeah, I do know of Sans. I actually need to blow through Undertale on stream one of these days. Also, I need to like adjust that down because it's driving me nuts that half my time my face is down here. I think in the interest of time, I'm just going to play with one game at a time right now so that I can hold and spam at the same time. You don't know why, but the best sleeps you've had were at your grandparents' house. Sometimes there's just something about a location that's just like, yes, time to crash. Metopia too. Gotcha, Sanas. Makes sense. I mean, I kind of figured your character was Sans of some kind. Solid slept like 3 or 4 in the morning, waked at 7 and 8 fully restored. Gosh, I wish the days, I miss the days. Very frequently. Go to bed at 7 in the morning, wake up at 10, fully refreshed and ready to go. Like, oh my gosh. 15 to 21 was a great time. Also, TB GameStar, welcome. Thank you, thank you. He is a fairly happy boy. He's actually kind of awake right now. Oh, flop. He's pretty floppy, but there we go. There's baby coin 2. Pretty floppy. It's amazing how jello they are. And how yellow he is. He is quite distinguished. He's got a very, very surly look about him. Like almost mafia, sir. Like, if you don't give me a bottle, I will alert mother. I know who you are, TV GameStar. I know Tavon. Tavon. You're not even playing at this point, you're just commenting. Fair enough. We like the comments, we like the interaction and the chat ability. Now we just need to get one of these Poipole to shine. We made it a half hour before I really had my first yawn. I think we're doing okay. Nintendo Switch of dogs. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. I so hope for Donkey Kong 64 remake. Like, would that be too much to ask? Yes, probably, but maybe not. You guys have no idea how fast I would buy several copies of a Donkey Kong 64 remake. It's been a long time since we've gotten a Donkey Kong Country. I'm also still highly expecting Pokemon Black and White 2 remake, or, you know, something in the Black and White 2 universe. I am expecting a shadow drop for that. Like, they're going to announce it in June. It's going to drop 3 months later in September. Like, I'm calling it. Yeah, what, the last new DK game was Tropical Freeze? Which I still have yet to beat. Should I just do a stream segment? Or not a segment, it would be like in a whole freaking week. Should I just do a week-long stream of games that infuriate Brass Coin? Because like Mario 64 and Donkey Kong will definitely be on that list. Did I get emotional when baby coin number 2 was born? Not so much. Yeah, it was pretty straightforward procedure. It was another C-section, so we went in at like 4:30 in the morning and had a baby in our arms by 7. It's a weird concept. Like, it's just odd going into the hospital for a procedure, walking out with a whole human 2 days later. It just blows my mind. Mario 64 traumatized a lot of people as a child. One game that I do love profusely is Luigi's Mansion. I would die for a Luigi's Mansion remake. Like, not just Luigi's Mansion 2 like they're doing, an actual Luigi's Mansion 1, like the original, just ported to Switch. Zelda, Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, it's got to come to Switch. Like, it's got to. I also would not be surprised if Pokemon GBA games were made available at that time. Like, those are the top 3 things I'm really hoping for. Black and White, Pokemon ROMs on Nintendo eShop, and DK. Oh, and the 4th one, of course, is Zelda. Like, even the 3DS version of Zelda Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask would be great, just so we could have updated graphics slightly. Umarley, welcome. Hear me out. Super Mario Galaxy 3. I'm pretty sure Super Mario Galaxy 3 is Odyssey. But it could happen. You're in a pickle. You can't decide between Shadow X Sonic Generations or Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate all the way. Also, can we have an easy way to shiny hunt the different first proof forms, please? Legends ZA is surely going to accomplish that. No doubt, Shark Lord. Like, just you wait. Legends ZA is going to get you covered. What's poppin', pimps? Umarley, we got some good things poppin'. I just gotta find time to do it. I was showing everybody on the stream. I did get a replacement hat for this one, so I have a backup. I got 2 Switch skins that I'm going to work on doing videos for replacing and making some Pokeball themed Switches. I also got some batteries I'm going to work on replacing as well. I got my Wi-Fi card in my bot computer finally, so I can run bots now. I'm going to be working on getting a giveaway video live tomorrow. What else? We'll have the Discord bots live again tomorrow, I think. Yeah, the battery's kind of... From what people said on one of my streams, I wasn't drawing enough power, so they kind of got swollen. That, and I think they were overheating, so I'm going through a lot of my bots. Now that I got some replacement batteries, well, I got 2, just to try out. I'm going to go through and do some maintenance on my older bots and get some new heatsink gel on them. Paste. I'm replacing the batteries in 2 of them and switching the skins out on a few of them. So that's gonna be fun. The setup behind me looks exactly the same as it did my old apartment. Thank you. I tried. I tried to make it the same, at least as much as I could. There are some things that are different. For example, I only have 8 bots up there. I am not running the other 4 just because I don't want to encounter the same issue of drawing too much power on one of my power supplies. So I'm going to do some rearranging and more evenly distribute the draw of power. But other than that, we got it taken care of. As far as new things, like, you guys, been a while since you've seen that sign, but that sign's back, so that's cool. I finally dug it out. Got the brass coin sign that one of my relatives made for me in exchange for doing some some projects for them that involves a Wii and ROMs. So I got their Wii modified for them. And yeah, he worked at a metal fabrication shop, so he was able to scrap together that sign for me, and it's beautiful. I love it. One of these days I'll figure out how to make the camera less zoomed so I can see all of the background. Marley got a kitten in recent news. Very nice. Very nice. Kittens are fun, as long as they don't chew on your cables. My new cat that I got in January chewed a hole through my mouse cable, so we got a very nice Wi-Fi or wireless Bluetooth mouse to replace it. Which, next thing I'm going to be replacing is this stupid camera. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to stick with Razer and just get more Razer products, or if I'm going to stick with Elgato and get an Elgato camera. Probably at this point Elgato, gonna be honest. But I am looking to get a new camera because this one is pissing me off so bad. Like, I have to start and stop Streamlabs 4 times for the camera to register and work for me, and I'm over it. Eddie Spaghetti, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Oh, bobblehead. Yes I am. Comes stock with baby coin number 2. Oh, we lost a mink. So, yeah, baby coin 2 is here. He's a bobblehead. But we like him. You remember when you got your dog Odie? When he was a puppy, he was only 6 weeks old when you got him. Good time to get a dog. Thanks, Eddie. Yeah, it's really weird. Like, we had 9 months to prepare and knew for 9 months that he was going to be here. But it's still just an odd thing going into a hospital and 2 days later you're walking out with a whole human. It just still blows my mind a little bit. Oh, you found her as a stray outside? Oh, well, good of you to take in a little stray kitty. That's very nice. Fail Boy Craved, can you add me? I mean, it depends on what you mean by add. Also, Yaz, do you have Netflix? I'm watching the movie Reptile right now. I do have Netflix. I have not seen the movie Reptile. This isn't like Reptile like Mortal Kombat, right? Oh, I'm sure he's going to be a gamer. No doubt. We will have many Pokemon adventures. Can't remember the day you met your brother for the first time. It was like 24 years ago. Fair, fair. Coppercoin does love his little brother. Very sweet. Not us that found it, but the APL people found it. Dewormed and all that jazz. Would have been 1,000 plus if you did it yourself. Oh my gosh. Wild for a kitten? Dang. Kind of, Tavon, he's kind of held him. I mean, as much as a 18-month-old can be responsible to hold an infant. So I was holding my copper coin and then put the baby in his arms while I held the baby in his arms. So, like, kind of. Still have to worry about him doing pat-pats, you know, saying there, baby. He does it a little bit harder than he needs to because, you know, strength control isn't a toddler's strong suit. Dewormed, fixed, shots, flea treatment, etc. Oh, yeah. That is for sure a hefty bill. Now you're done playing RE without earphones. Aaron Queen, how much can I bench press? Gonna be honest, it's been like 2 years since I've attempted a bench press, but when I was doing it, my max was like 260 on a good day, which was impressive because it was twice my body weight at the time. Right now, I would probably be lucky to get 160 up, so... I am very flabby and out of shape. Star Killer, I do still exist, yeah. So, been a hard last 3 weeks, gonna be honest. Very inconsistent streaming, not at all what I had hoped it would have been, but many good things still. How tall am I? I'm like 5'6", 5'7" with some good shoes. My normal not bank teller job weight was like 140. Now I'm probably pushing 160. Honestly, Marley, it is the inner dad coming out. Like, babies, I forget what the study was, but when you have dads that are involved with their kids, it actually lowers their testosterone a little bit. It's not so much the aging that does it, it's just being around kids lowers a male's testosterone because we're actively trying to be gentler with them. At least in, you know, some cases. There are people that just don't have that paternal instinct, which is fine, but it's really something that's a cool study to look into. A lot of people are taller than me, Tavon. I am actually pretty short. Mr. Limbo, like my dad. Oh, yeah. Last week was probably one of the worst weeks you've had in a while, to be honest, so I feel like it's been the same for most. Something about last week was just pretty terrible. I'm glad I got to stay home for most of it. It's kind of funny because everyone's memberships are gone. Yeah, that is kind of sad. But hey, beginning of July, I get to give away 10 more memberships, so that's pretty cool. Hey Dad, I can't finish all this food. I sure can, brother. Slide that down here. Yeah, basically. Last week was cheeks. Yeah. Minus Saturday, cause kitty. Honestly, last night was the first good night I had. Like, I still didn't get a whole lot of sleep, but it was passable. At least your blue doesn't leave you. Yeah. Elden Ring DLC in 2 days. Honestly, Elden Ring's a game I wanted to get into, but I just never could. Elden Ring pisses me off so bad. Like, you step off of the plateau at the beginning and you die. Like, everything kills you so insanely fast. You got like 12 hours of sleep last week. That is not healthy. That is sad. Last week you got arrested and Monday spent a week in jail for an error they made. Oh my gosh. Did they have to compensate you for that week? Or do they just be like, oh, sorry, my bad? You spammed Dragon Rot for the first 3 runs, then learned how to fight up close better. Still not a pro by any means though. When are we starting a cult? I mean, we did have the Lechonk cult running in the Discord server. And I think they're planning on moving to Antarctica and naming it Brassland. Sharklord, we need Dom. We need a meme of Dom. We're not a cult. We're a family. Last October, you didn't sleep for 12 days straight. Felt so weak, like you weren't going to pull through one day. Mr. Limble's a cult leader. There you go. Somebody's got to be. Speaking of not sleeping, like, it's wild what can happen. Like, yeah, most I've ever not slept for is about 2 weeks. Weird things start to happen. Yeah, they compensate you. Let's see, them compensate me? No, lol. You bonded out for 2,000. And what it looks like is they made a case against your daughter's mother's old BF and assumed it was you. It was insane when you got to court. Oh my gosh. That's crazy, Starkiller. Your Weed Whacker motor freaking blew up yesterday. Eee. And Tavon, let's just say when I was 14 and 15 years old, Maple Story went hard, and I was addicted hardcore to that game. And yeah, I legit did not sleep. Aaron Queen, the answer is a kidney and liver destroying amount of Mountain Dew. And a very, very annoying situation. No, what happened, Aaron, is due to some family dynamics. My parents ended up raising my niece and nephew, and my niece has some mental disabilities we didn't know about at the time. But I was 14. It was the summer of 8th grade going into 9th grade, and my mom had to go to a convention for school, and it lasted a week. Well, 2 weeks really. Yeah, it lasted 2 weeks. And when she left, my dad went with her, and they had me watch the 1-year-old baby, which was my niece at the time. So I was 14 years old, got placed with a baby that was sick, teething, and didn't have the same bottle she was used to and the same blanket she was used to. So what my parents ended up calling it was the ultimate teenage pregnancy prevention course, because I didn't date the entire time I was in high school, halfway because of that experience. So I did not sleep for 2 weeks because I was watching my niece, and I was so stressed out that even the slightest sound woke me up. Like, I stressed myself into not sleeping. When it did come time to sleep, I crashed out and I was out for 2 days. Sounds like a Mormon course. Unfortunately, no. It was much more brutal. It was basically like, here's what it's like to have a kid, keep it in your pants, but on a much lower scale. So like, I wasn't 14 years old taking care of this 1-year-old by myself, obviously. Like, my parents aren't irresponsible. I was with family members, but I wasn't in a situation where I felt comfortable relying upon anybody. Like, I went out to my aunt's house and they went camping, so like I was watching this baby that could climb out of her crib while they were camping. And yeah, it was just a very 2 weeks of hell. So 0 out of 10 would not recommend. And it was not healthy. Probably took 2 years off of my lifespan or something. Used to play video games late into the morning every day, but since you finally got your medicine refilled, you've been getting some good sleep. Glad to hear it, Tavon. Sleep is important. The longest time you stayed awake was a week, but you can't talk about your methods. Fair enough. Took 4 inches off my height. That's why I'm so short. It stunted my growth. That's the root cause analysis there. I'm sure of it. Taking care of children is terrifying. Like, when Copper Coin was born, I didn't sleep for 7-8 days. Like, maybe an hour tops every 2 days. It was not healthy. Like, I would get 20 minutes on occasion. It's a stressful thing, readjusting to being responsible for a child for the first little while. Like, just the weight of, I am responsible for a whole freaking human. I know I for sure didn't sleep the entire time we were at the hospital. That was 3 days. I think I got a 20-minute nap when we got back from the hospital, and then kept on for another 2 days. I think about day 7, I was out the entire day. Like, we had family come over. They were taking care of my wife and the kid, and I was out like a light, just dead to the world. And now I'm responsible for 2. Thanks for the reminder, Tavon. Yes. But, I don't know, in some cases, like, you learn to compartmentalize and prioritize. I think right now the toddler's still more of a handful than the baby. Like, the baby's like, okay, yeah, we gotta feed it every 3 hours, whatever. That's fine. We didn't have initially with Copper Coin outlet monitor. Now, you can't rely on these things solely, of course, but outlet monitors are a huge mental relief at the very least, because the biggest thing to worry about with newborns is, are they breathing, right? Like, they're going to let you know if they need food, they're going to let you know if they need changed, but what they're not going to let you know is if they're not breathing, especially if you're asleep. So, like, that was the biggest cause for us not sleeping, especially myself, is making sure the little squish is breathing. But the outlet monitor goes off if it doesn't detect a good pulse, or if it thinks that the oxygen level is too low. So that's a huge mental load off, knowing that there is at least something there as a backup, that if we sleep a little too hard, it's going to alert us if something's slightly not right. So it's pretty relieving to have. Hospital's way more comfortable than jail, I can imagine. For the most part, hospital, you still have some autonomy.
hospital couches and recliners or like sleeping on bricks? A little bit. Mine was actually pretty okay, but we were in a hospital that specializes in baby deliveries. I say specializes lightly, it's just because I live in the town that I live in Idaho, and there's a lot of babies that are born in here. So like, it is a very great place to have babies. Great staff, know what they're doing. You know I know y'all understand the fear you get when you can't see them breathing when they sleep. Yeah, you're just like, you have to put your finger in front of their nose and like make sure like you are breathing, right? You're so peaceful and tranquil right now. I think one of the biggest things that's like surprised the crap out of my wife and I is like Copper Coin slowly built up his weight over time, right? He's probably around 32 pounds right now. And you know, you grow with that weight, so you're used to slinging them around, so like they obviously get heavier, but like you don't notice as much because your muscles are getting more used to it as time goes on. But it doesn't like stay consistent. Like you obviously know that they're getting heavier and can feel it. And then we get Baby Coin 2. Like, let me just say that my toddler feels like he tripled in weight over a week, just because we started picking up the new baby and how light he was, and then go back to picking up the toddler, and it's just like, holy crap, when did you get so heavy? Shark Lord must go dominate in Pokemon Sleep. Best of luck. Make good conquests. All the things. Scariest thing about kids is when all of a sudden you can't hear them anymore. Yeah, oh my gosh, you are far too quiet. What are you getting into? Your mom laid you on your side and now you have a long head. Your 4-year-old's like 9 million pounds. I don't know. I have a nephew that's a little bit older than my firstborn, and lifting him up's like not bad. You lift up him and Copper Coin, it's like, okay, cool. You're obviously heavier because you're a little older. Not much of a difference, but Copper Coin to Baby Coin is just like, oh my gosh. Do you have a sack of potatoes with you? Never ask Mike Tyson, do you want a box? Did he ever fight Logan Paul or Jake Paul or whoever the heck it was? Yep. By the time you realize that it's far too quiet, they've already been destroying something. My kid has started to show an interest in his diaper, and that's terrifying. He got sick, so they rescheduled it to November. Yeah, that's a fight I do want to see. This dude eats like every 3 to 4 hours, 20-piece nugs. I wish I could get 20-piece nugs. Mike is going to destroy Jake Paul. Probably, honestly. Like, Jake may be younger and be more spry and got the speed, but like, speed doesn't matter when all it takes is one hit. As a fellow Jake, we don't claim Jake Paul. Alright, so I know they both did some terrible crap or something. Which one of them almost got canceled? Like, I think one of them did a video where, like, they were making light of a situation of a death that occurred in Japan or something like that. And, like, one of them almost got canceled over it. I want to say it was Jake, back when he was doing YouTube. Mike Tyson looks faster than you at that age. Oh, Jake Paul? Okay. Like, I know that Jake and Logan Paul have some beef, but I can't remember what that was all about and what started that. Mike Tyson should be canceled for what he did. What, with the ear biting? Or what did he do recently? I am not in the know on a lot of things. I've been under a rock. Oh, dang, that's kinda ain't right. Dang, Tavon. Oh, gotcha, Star Killer. Alex, over on Twitch, welcome. How you doing? Jake loves to talk about the dead. It would seem like it. You knocked yourself out one time skateboarding? Dang. I should upload the video of me wrecking on my longboard one day. I was longboarding down a hill and I bounced off the pavement so hard I did a backflip. There's more Mike Tyson knocking out more people than I know. Almost knocked yourself out too, Star Killer. Have a fake tooth because of it? Dang. Yeah, I am extremely lucky when I crashed my longboard that I didn't smack my head off the pavement because I didn't have a helmet on. but my back hit the ground so hard that I bounced up and my legs carried me over, so my head missed the ground. I got a pretty gnarly scar on my back too because of it. I think Mike Tyson redeemed himself a little bit after his life fell apart because his daughter died from getting caught in some workout equipment. Ooh, dang. Chin smacked a rail. Oof. Ow, that makes my nose hurt. Glad you asked, because you're playing Ultra Sun on your 3DS right now, trying to get a shiny Mewtwo. Best of luck with the Ultra Wormholes. I had a hard enough time getting to, I forget the name of this town. Messagoza? No. Megaopolis. I could barely get there, and that was pretty easy. You're chilling with only 2% of battery. Ooh, Marley, concussed yourself, had to get a couple of fake teeth, and almost bit your tongue off. Ew. Shiny hunting and max adventures taking too long. I agree. I would be hunting in this a little bit faster, but Baby Coin is insistent that he is held. Which, speaking of which, I'm going to see if I can put him down. Praying for some type of new Infernate form in ZA. Best of luck. I do hope we get some sort of a Legends ZA update. I doubt we will, though. As a Sinnoh kid, the Sinnoh remakes hurt your soul. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Like, I'm not even a Sinnoh kid, and it still hurts my soul. Those remakes are trash. What level am I in Pokemon Go? 38 and a half. Very grindy. Mobile MMO called Aetheric. Yeah, level 38 and a third, it looks like. Your soft resetting, and the last time was 40 resets in Ultra Sun on Thursday. So how many resets are you at now, Alex? You give it like a 6.5 out of 10. I feel like that's a decent score. Traded your shiny Team Rocket Metagross from Go to Home.
I pretty much trade all of my shinies from home, or from Go to home. Like, I don't really care to have shinies in my Go account. I think for me it's more a matter of having room for Pokemon. What is home account? So like, it's a trap that Nintendo did back when the 3DS was dying. What they did was say, hey, you can upload all your Pokemon into an online storage bank. But what they didn't tell you is after you converted all of your Pokemon from Gen 7 in Pokemon Bank to Pokemon Home, that you weren't going to have access to them all at the same time again. So like, Pokemon Bank was really cool because you could put all of your Pokemon inside Pokemon Bank and reset your games, bring them back into your games, have your entire living dex, everything accessible, all on Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. It was wonderful, great service. Then they upgraded it to Pokemon Home and said, hey, to move them from your 3DS to your Switch, you're going to need to use Pokemon Home. Well, then they decided to not allow all Pokemon in Generation 8. Or 9. So like now you need 7 games to get all of your Pokemon outside of Pokemon Home. And even then, you still can't do it yet until Legends ZA, because there are still 12 Pokemon that do not exist on the Nintendo Switch in any way, shape, or form. So you can put all of your Pokemon from Pokemon Go into Pokemon Home. You can transfer that, yeah. That was your logic? You just think a purple fire shiny Metagross in a gym is such a flex? But having a legit shiny Metagross in an actual game feels more fun? Fair enough. This kitten about to get tossed, you put her in a cage at night to keep her from tearing up the house, but she won't stop meowing. Yeah. Sometimes they be devious little things. Like I said, when we first got my cat, within a month, she bit through my cable for my mouse. In heat. Your cat is at least, wakes you up screaming. Oh yeah, animals in heat is loud. I'm gonna say goodbye now. It will happen anytime. Rest in peace, Wiss's phone. You will be missed. All she wants to do is follow you around and curl up in bad spots. My cats like to sleep right on my legs, and it irritates the crap out of me when I wake up. I have accidentally launched cats across the room several times because I wake up half asleep and wonder why there's weight on my legs and go to kick it off and then hear a thud and a meow and then have to apologize to a cat. Like, oh, sorry, kitty. Always been a dog person. This is your first technical cat. Cats in some ways are more convenient than dogs. Like when they do insist on laying on you, at least they don't weigh, 30 pounds. But I prefer the temperament of a good medium-sized dog to most cats. Oh, and Alex, sorry for neglecting your messages. Oh yeah, Angles. I am hopeful for the Nintendo Direct. Also, welcome back, Alex. Sorry for missing some messages. No, the 20,301 those are subscribers. Resets are down in the bottom. Way down low. It says resets 1,574 currently. I am soft resetting for a shiny Poipole. I am looking for this purple Poipole to be not purple. I want it to be white. And the reason why I'm incrementing 2 times is because I got 2 3DSs here that I'm working with. You guys can only see one of them, so we are hopeful that the shiny appears on the screen that you can see. There is no guarantee that that will happen, but we shall see. But honestly, 1,578 encounters is like not even bad at the rate we've been going. Which I should update that to 15 hours at this point. There we go. Oh, get yourself some Tom and Jerry going on. Get a cat to combat the mice. Luckily, we don't have mice because my cat is literally worthless. My cat won't eat anything unless it's cat food. So using it to mouse would not work. My cat would just look at it and be like, oh my gosh, that takes too much mental energy to think about, and just like go back to sleep. My cat weighs like 25 pounds because it's overweight. Been playing Breath of the Wild since last week and defeated Water and Thunderblight and obtained the Master Sword. Currently doing the quest for Va Meadow. Worthy cause. Just like Sonic all over the place. As long as she uses that energy to catch mice. Also, I just barely realized what STG stands for, so I'm caught up. Jupiter, welcome. I feel like it's quite late for you. You're glad that you have the shiny charm? Now you got me questioning my life decisions, Alex. No, okay. Yeah, Poipole isn't affected by the shiny charm, so. I was like, wait a second. It's currently 2:23 a.m. and you just got off work. That's pretty late to get off work. Your oldest son had to explain Riz and Gat to me. That's where you're at? Yeah, basically. Luckily, Riz, I understood pretty quickly. It's the abbreviations that I don't process as well. It is indeed worth it. Glad it's worth it for you, Jupiter. Wookie Spooky, welcome. It's been a minute. Apparently, my bot decided to not post in Discord that I'm live. That's really lame. Baby's doing well, Wookie. He's actually over there, sitting in his bassinet, finally letting me stream in peace as long as I keep it quiet. Interesting that announcement didn't go through. I kind of want to know why it didn't go through. Yeah, I am in the new apartment fully. Have been since June 1st. Ooh, watching a Brass stream while playing Dragon Ball Legends. Great combo indeed. I support this. Oh, Alex, I was questioning whether or not I should be shiny hunting this Poipole with a shiny charm because I haven't gone out of my way to get the shiny charm in either of these games. But Poipole isn't affected by the shiny charm, nor is Savali, so for the purposes of the hunt, I don't need the shiny charm. Oh my gosh, shredded cheese is just something else at 3 in the morning. I can get behind that snack, you Marley. One of these days, I still need to stream Undertale and Deltarune. You're able to watch anime again, so you're grinding through episodes. You can't forget leaving the fridge door open part. Makes snacks better. I feel like that's true. And been watching some One Piece. There you go. Heard good things about One Piece. Wasn't my cup of tea, but I only watched the first episode, so I definitely need to give it a good fair shake. But Naruto and Bleach were so much more interesting to me in premise. Wookie, I haven't drank water in probably 6 days. Now that I think back on it, yeah, I think that's actually accurate. It's been milk, Coke, juice, or iced tea for like the last 6 days. I need calories and caffeine, which water provides none of. You'd like to catch up on One Piece, but don't remember where you're at and don't think you want to watch 1,000 plus episodes? Facts. I could hypothetically get through a great portion of a lot of anime backlog because I will be working from home. I could have a TV on and pause it whenever a call comes in. So, might not be a bad option there. You can only reset to get the poison Pokemon? Yeah. Alex, because it is a gift Pokemon, I can only soft reset for it. I could always watch anime while shiny hunting on a different screen. You right, Wookie. But then I would be missing chat with you guys. If I was shiny hunting just for the sake of finding them, absolutely I would do that. But we streaming. Oh my gosh, that time I got reincarnated as a slime is phenomenal. Same with Is It Wrong to Try and Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon, shortly known as Danmachi. Great show. And honestly, Wookie, I have watched anime while shiny hunting before on stream. Back when I first started. The Reggie Ice, Reggie Alecki, Reggie Rock, Drago, Gigas. I was all watching anime while shiny hunting those. The wrong way to use healing magic is pretty good too. I'll have to take a look at that. Six years ago, everyone made fun of anime watchers, and now everyone watches it. I think it's because people stopped caring. Netflix and Crunchyroll and streaming in general became super popular, and people started to realize, hey, there actually is story context here. Like, I tend to like to watch anime simply because there is a story being told over the seasons. Like, don't get me wrong, a good Ed, Ed, and Eddie show is great every once in a while, but like, I hate watching cartoon shows or shows in general that have no overarching story. They're just episode to episode. I like seeing a story arc and develop over time. But maybe that's because I'm also a D&D nerd. Like, I like the subtle, everything's connected somehow. Oh, the back crack and stuff? Yeah. It was heavenly. You were the guy who would break the news to anime haters that play or watch Pokemon that Pokemon is considered an anime. You love D&D but lost your character sheet? Make another one. That's the cool thing about D&D is you can always make another character. Eventually, I want to have friends to play D&D with.
I'm not the best at DMing, but honestly, if I could get to the point where I could go out on like a night of the week and play, or have people over on a night of the week and play, I would love to do so. My D&D books are under that Switch shelf behind me. Friends, is that the next shiny hunt? It might be. Like, honestly, if I could switch my content, not switch it fully, but like incorporate D&D campaigns or, you know, just D&D podcasts into my videos, I totally would. Wookie. I can understand that. When you get far enough down the D&D rabbit hole, character sheets stop meaning stuff. Like, you can use anything for a character sheet. Honestly, my favorite character sheet is D&D 3.5, though. D&D ain't for you. You tried it, didn't really care for it. It isn't for everyone, and the older you get, the harder it is, because like you lose a little bit of your imagination as time goes on. But I would still love to play. I love the ridiculous shenanigans you can get up to. The last D&D campaign I ran, I would love to run again, because it was so fun. So, like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with both The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, as well as The Wheel of Time. But my last campaign that I DM'd, I combined the premises of both of those into one idea and had a lot of fun. So like the idea was, and this is a mechanic that I learned from my cousin who DM'd a lot. I like time-based D&D campaigns. So like you have your party that's going on an adventure trying to stop the big bad, right? Well, you also have your players that don't want to follow exactly what you have planned for them. I like the real-life consequences of that. Or not the real life, but the in-world consequences for not following the script, you know? Like, oh hey, we decided we're gonna go off and do this instead. Well, that sucks because while you're doing whatever it is you want to do, the big bad that's going to destroy the universe is solely focused on their goal. Like, they are going to continue to do their big bad thing, whether or not you try and progress towards stopping them. So that's a huge element I like to do in my campaigns, is you have a timeline. It's going to take the big bad, 6 months in the world to accumulate and amass the power that if he does it, he will be unstoppable. And the world will, be destroyed. At least as you know it. So, the idea behind this was, and it might be a little bit hard to explain without visuals, but, I took the idea of the 6 temples from Ocarina of Time and made them, dimensions, right? So there were 7 dimensions really, because the one you start in. You had the central world that you start in. It had a temple dungeon that you had to go in and defeat, assemble a piece, do whatever. And then you had 6 other realms, dimensions that you had to get to. Problem is, you could only access them at certain times, so that if you missed the time to get to the dungeon, it was inaccessible, and the evil being got that piece of the puzzle first. So the idea was that you wanted to have more pieces of this ancient relic than the big bad when it came time to face them, because if he had more, it was going to be that much harder to stop him. And it was kind of like Galactus the World Eater type thing. So like, not only did he collect power from this place, like he would devour that dimension and move on to the next one. And it kind of rotated on an axis, so like if you missed it, it was gone forever. Not explaining it the best, but that's okay. It was still really fun. But you had struggles, more so with the numbers part. If you're playing the game, you don't want to do the math. Honestly, the math gets actually super easy after a little while. It's hard when you switch characters a lot. I liked playing with a monk. That was really fun. But it's pretty easy to calculate damage after a little while. Yeah, but lazy. Fair enough. You spent a long time drawing your character, and you drew the first letter of your name, L, in a really cool way. It was the L logo from Death Note. Ooh. Death Note's pretty great. Live action was terrible, though. The math gets easy once you get your stats figured out. Yeah, it does. We're back to 20,303. Nice. Glad to see it. Just want to play something mind-numbing. Shiny hunt away, Umarley. Pretty mind-numbing. You normally need someone who is experienced with D&D to help with those aspects. Yeah. My friend's dad was really good at DMing growing up. You get bored in 5 minutes of shiny hunting due to ADHD. Understandable. It's not for everybody. I've been lucky enough to be able to focus on it for extended periods of time. Streaming helps. It's the hyperfixations, man. Yeah. They do help. Your friend plays with his family a lot and has a lot of the books. You're the only friend that has played D&D with him that wasn't family, but you played over voice chat and he rolled the dice. When I was 11, my friend got me a D&D 3.5 starter kit. It had the player's handbook, a few little adventures to go on, a set of dice, and some character sheets. Best birthday present I ever got from a friend. Hands down. Hours of fun. Created on a whim. Oh, yeah, I didn't tell you guys earlier, but funny story. So, for Father's Day, for my dad, I got myself a set of golf clubs. So, my dad already has a set of golf clubs, right? My dad's also 30 years older than me, so he's like 60. This year I kind of had an epiphany. So I'm like 30 years old. My parents are 60. I realized there is nothing I can get my parents that they can't or haven't already thought of getting for themselves anyways. So I just decided this year that I talked to both my mom and my dad after the fact, but I was like, hey, so this is where I'm at. I realize that there's nothing I can get you guys that you either don't already have, or if you wanted, you wouldn't have already gotten for yourself. So I'm not going to play guessing of what you could use or what you would like. Instead, I'm just going to take you out to dinner for Mother's Day, or we're going to go do an activity of some kind somewhere. I'm going to take you to go do something. And so my dad already has golf clubs, so I just pull a set of golf clubs out of my trunk. He's outside sitting in a chair, and I walk up, drop it down next to him. He turns and looks, and I'm like, so I didn't get you anything for Father's Day, but I got myself a set of golf clubs so that I can take you golfing sometime, and you can teach me how to golf, and then we can go golfing. He's like, cool. So that's basically what I'm doing for Father's Day for the next eternity, is gonna take my dad out for a round of golf. You, Marley, you are the fourth person I've told this to, and you're also the fourth person that says you got the white New Balances or the white dad Nikes. Not yet. I think that's going to be next year. Got 2 kids, I'm 30, got a set of golf clubs. I need the white New Balances and the khaki shorts. I already got the polo. We're ready. It's going to happen. Welcome to the dad club. You have a set too, but you've used them like maybe twice. Yep, that's basically it. I don't have dad Nikes yet, but I do have Nikes. Personally, you like the New Balances better? More art support? Where's the Hawaiian button-up? Yeah, I do need one of those. Because these used to fit really great, but since I got flabby, they don't fit super great anymore. Honestly, I'm still rocking the skater shoes most of the time, though. So, like, I have 0 art support 90% of the time. Gotta rock the jorts with the leather belt. Ironically enough, my jeans that I'm currently wearing just got a hole in the knee, so, like, chances of them turning into jorts are, like, 70% within the next week. Hawaiian button-ups are drippy for all ages, in your opinion? Your friend had a SpongeBob Hawaiian button-up that looked really cool. I want to get a Gengar themed button-up. And a Snorlax themed one. I don't know, it's been a while since I've actually actively watched Sauce and McGavin stream, but I do like the drip. But I want a Gengar button up. Always have. You have 9 Hawaiian button-ups. Other than like a dress shirt, I don't think I own a button-up. Actually, I do. I own 2 button-ups. One's a date shirt. The other is the shirt for my channel, because I used to wear like one of these, and then I would have a plaid shirt over top of it.
Snorlax robe with a #1 dad mug and pink slippers will also go hard. I feel it. Let me put you on. New Balance 608s, best shoe you've ever worn, and your dad was 100% right about them. May have to give them a shot. It's funny because I just thought like New Balances were Walmart Nikes. Like it took me forever to realize that that N didn't stand for Nike. You have 2 Pokemon ones though. One's Mimikyu themed and the other is Ditto themed. Honestly, both of those sound fantastic. Most versatile shoe. Gotta go for a walk? New Balance. Gotta mow the lawn? New Balance. Gotta go to work? New Balance. You have to go through unspeakable struggles. Did you eat too much Hispanic food? They breathe so well, but your boyfriend hates them because you end up looking like his dad. He has a baby face. Bonus points if you rock the same pair for everything. The more grass stained, the better. Wear them to the barbecue. Also, how are we doing on this light goal I haven't checked in on in forever? My nose is itchy. I have been having such an allergy attack this last week. 23 out of 25. Almost there. Your favorite Pokemon is Lucario and everyone simps for it, so you can't really search up any video of people using Lucario because it's all just sus. You right. I don't even have a lawn to mow. Benadryl, my brother. Can't be allergic if you are sleeping. Yeah. Fun fact, you Marley, that's actually the reason why I didn't stream Saturday night into Sunday. Is I was having an allergy attack and I was already dead tired. I took Benadryl to fix the allergies, and there was no chance I was streaming after that. So that's why Saturday's stream was missed. Is dead tired because of kiddo and Benadryl. And let me tell you, waking up to a crying kid because they were hungry 3 times, 4 times during the night, I was so beyond crabby. Like, oh my gosh. Getting forcefully woken up out of dead sleep through Benadryl, not a great experience. You found a new one, it's extra strength, makes you feel like you smokes. If you fight the sleep, oh man. Yeah, both Whis and Shark were here, Wookie. Whis' phone died, Shark went to go dominate in Pokemon Sleep. Also, it is 2 o'clock. I'm not gonna stop streaming. I do need to go and put Baby Coin's bottle in the bottle warmer because he's starting to squirm and he's gonna be wanting topped off here in a minute. So I'm gonna go do that. But first, if I could sleep right now, I might consider jumping back on Pokemon Sleep. But I would fail horribly. See if the chair gets a shiny. no chairlift. We'll catch you in a minute, Wookie. And I will await to see what I was guessing for. I don't even remember where I was at encounter-wise when I started this stream. But I feel like we've gotten over 200 encounters. Where are we at? Yeah, we've gotten 200 encounters. Almost. We have like 7 more rotations. Wookie Spooky's back. What was I guessing, Wookie? You found my wife's channel. Okay. How did you go about doing that? Out of curiosity. You want something to eat, you don't know what, but you can't find it and it's pissing you off. Nutty bars. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did do that. You're right, Wookie. Sounds like something I would have done. Gonna eat some cookie dough. Also a valid point. Cookie dough is awesome. The spicy ramen video. She doesn't even like twitch on spicy ramen anymore. Like, it's just so normal part of her diet now that it's like whatever. The kind of dough that's safe to eat raw. I live on the edge. I eat the unsafe cookie dough all the time. Actually, it's been a long time since I've eaten any. Cool channel. You haven't played your guitar in a while though. Those guitars are actually just right off camera, right there. They're sitting right there. Salmonella isn't fun. Yeah, can't say that I've ever had it. I wish she would have kept with her channel. She was doing really good. But Baby Coin kind of killed the desire to play guitar for a long time. Took a food safety course for your old job, and it's definitely some ugly stuff. It really is. officially hit 200 encounters ahead of the 2-hour mark. No, it's not that the guitar is too loud for him. It's that she doesn't feel like she can justify having the time to practice. Whereas me, I have no problem justifying the time to stream. Because like I maintained my personality. She kind of has a war with herself on personality versus mom and all that. And that's a hard balance to strike. Honestly, I'm thinking about having her teach me how to play so that I can play some Pokemon Coliseum songs as well as a Stone Tower remix. Like, the cool thing is, the setup that I got for my XLR mic, I can use to plug the guitar directly into my computer and record sound. Marley's food safety certified until 2026. That's what's up. We officially hit the 2-hour mark for the stream, which means I need to bump this up to 16. You know what song would go hard right now? Tin Tower, or Burn Tower by Glitch City. Also, May's Battle Theme would also go hard. You want to get a forklift cert just so you can tell people you can drive a forklift? I've never been like officially forklift certified, but like I've been Walmart forklift certified. Core theme from Undertale. Yeah, that one would probably go pretty hard. It's probably copyrighted though. Most definitely is. It's actually iced tea, Wookie. I know, I feel the same. You're an orange soda fan? Orange soda's pretty slamming sometimes. You a Sunkist or a Fanta person? Mostly like water, but when you drink soda, it's normally orange Fanta or Crush. I forgot about Crush. Crush is in fact a thing. I prefer Sunkist. I prefer most Pepsi products. However, Sprite and 7 Up both have their place. Seven Up is the I've been throwing up for 2 days straight soda, and Sprite is the I could go with some lemon lime right now. But also, I might throw up soda. I don't know what Sunny is unless it's Sunny D, and the answer to that comparison or preference would be situational entirely. The Pepsi version of Sprite is 7 Up, dude. Is it not? Starry? No, I'm lost. I've never heard of Starry. Are you talking about Sierra Mist? I think Sierra Mist changed to Starry. Yeah, Sierra Mist changed to Starry. So, yeah, the brand is aimed at competing against Sprite and 7 Up. I've never seen Sierra Mist ever before in my life, let alone Starry. Yeah, it's pretty popular because, like, back in 2020, somebody whose name is literally Sierra Mist, like, copyrighted the crap out of PepsiCo somehow because their birth certificate outdated Sierra Mist's creation or something like that. Oh no. No, they got sued. Let's see if I can figure those two. Boss fight time for Angles. Best of luck there. Wind Blight's not too hard though. So maybe they didn't get sued, but like there is a TikTok creator by the name of Sierra Mist that claims PepsiCo took legal action against her due to her name's likeness to PepsiCo's soda. And basically it turned into a counter deal where they changed their name, but that may not be true, so grain of salt there. But yeah, I've never personally seen a Sierra Mist, and I thought 7 Up was owned by PepsiCo. Haha, Dr. Pepper and 7 Up are owned by the same company. But it is distributed internationally by PepsiCo, so a little bit interesting there. The more you know. Played a Souls game for a bit called Another Crab's Treasure, but it wasn't that good. What the heck is a Souls game? Also, welcome Xenia. Except for you are a bot, so maybe not so much. We don't need to buy viewers, that's counterproductive. Like Dark Souls. I don't even really know what Dark Souls is, gonna be honest. How long has my camera not been showing gameplay? That was weird. Like where the boss is in the area and the health bar is at the top of the screen and you gotta dodge attacks and hit in between bosses. I mean, is that exclusive to Souls? Cause like I feel like a lot of places, a lot of games do that. Like I'm pretty sure Shadow Colossus is nothing but that. Souls is a category, kind of. My kid's really hanging on there with his bottle. I'm surprised he hasn't been asking for it yet. You have a question about the Discord rules. Alright, bet. We'll do our best. Tell you if this is allowed or not because it kind of confused you. I'm not sure what this is. Panic at the Discord. Could work. Where's my Discord button? There it is. Also, I don't know how well it'll come across, but there's a picture of Baby Coin being like super cute. And Copper Coin. He kind of likes his brother. There's a person in general that has been being rude to people and asking to date one of the mods. He has also said that he wants you to jump off a cliff. Is this an infraction of the rules or nah? Yes, but no. Because I know exactly who it is. And I haven't been on Discord in ages, but I know who that is. Technically speaking, yeah, it's an infraction, but because they are who they are slid. Oh yeah, he's definitely joking. He's not at all serious. Yeah, Wookie. I think their current name is 10-10-10-10-1. And that's one of my buddies at IRL. Mr. Limbo says, passed on the flicker of life that's been passed down since the dawn of life. Look forward to being a dad yourself one day. One day. Definitely don't rush it. There are some things I miss about not, but it's more positive than regret. Hey, Alex, welcome. You were just curious about because it weirded you out? Yeah, there's a long-standing beef and history between that particular mod and that user. They used to go by the name of Biddy. And they have a rivalry going on. So most of Biddy's existence is revolving around taunting said mod. No, Limbo, like with a B as in boy, Billie Eilish. They have this whole persona of Billie Eilish, and it got shortened to Biddy. Oh, what did I do? Okay, looks like Babycoin is in fact asking for his bottle finally, so we're gonna get on that. I'll be right back. While you were with your cousins, they pointed it out on your phone. What, his antagonization? The antagonization that is Biddy? Oh, they were asking why he wasn't banned. Funny enough, he used to be a mod. I actually recently got him working with me at my my job. He's doing the same job I'm doing right now. So if I wasn't working from home, I'd be seeing him every day. No, he's not. The one that got me the D&D stuff goes by the name of JJ or F Cubed. Angles, you have a great night. Enjoy some Zelda again sometime. It's a great game. My all-time favorite series. I just barely saw Shark Lord's direct, and I really doubt we're getting Tears of the Kingdom DLC. Are there any lesser known animes I like? I don't know, I feel like Don Machi is pretty lesser known, but Nisekoi, or Nisekoi, that's a great one. Golden Time. That one works with like mental issues, short-term memory loss, codependency, narcissism, bunch of stuff like that. Pretty cool show. You really start to feel for the relationships, and it goes hard. History's Strongest Disciple, Kenichi. Super great, but they never finished it. Sidekick, not really lesser known, I don't think. Baka and Test is really funny. Do I have that out? Oh, yeah, I do. Somewhere. Can't see where it's at over there, but with Win LED headphones, yeah, they're pretty great. I like my Razors. Oh, what, Biddy? Nah. Biddy strives to be as close to the edge, if not over the line, as possible. Hey, one of you other 5 people pop in the chat and say hi. Am I really down to that many? Oh, we got 10 people viewing somehow. Probably 5 bots on Twitch. Honestly, it's probably approaching my bedtime anyways. But I still feel pretty awake and alert, so like I'm having a hard time justifying it. Like I really should. You never left, just vibing with your boyfriend and watching? Fair enough. It can be lonely sometimes, that's for sure. But I think that's just the nature of streaming at like 2 o'clock in the morning. I think if I get to a point where I can stream at 8 p.m., we might be doing some business. We have both been watching and give you all the shiny luck we don't have. It's appreciated, Jupiter. Luck's gotta come from somewhere. I'm gonna keep adding to it probably. And just track the encounter for both of them. I think another part of my problem with not streaming very frequently and regularly is I've been trying to get all the achievements on Xbox for Skyrim again. So that's been taking up a lot of my time. Might go to the park tomorrow with your cousin. Get some fountain sprayer action going on. Get some splash pad, splash park. Nice. We're hoping it's warm enough tomorrow to take baby coin to the park. Well, copper coin to the park. I gotta get used to calling the oldest copper coin. Yeah, that makes sense, Wookie. Best to let the little kids have their fun. You strive to be nice to all little kids because when you were little, whenever a big kid was mean to me, it would make you feel really sad. You don't want to make other kids feel like that. Pretty considerate. I feel like the ones that get picked on the most are more empathetic. Alright, I'm going to do one last encounter after this one, and that's going to do it for the night. We'll cut it at like 2.5 hours of stream time. Because I am trying not to fall asleep right now, and baby coin's been fed, so like it's prime time for me going to sleep right now. So we're going to try to capitalize on a full baby We are going to try and strive our best to get everything done tomorrow. We need to, so that we can stream again. No promises, but it is pretty likely that I will be streaming tomorrow, perhaps a little bit earlier in the day as well. But we'll catch you guys next time we stream, or in the next video, whichever comes first. Wookie, thanks for hanging out and chatting with us. Jupiter, you have a wonderful night.